to give you direction and position so that you reach your destination. And it's a long journey. This is going to take more than 2 months. Would a star be more useful to you, or would a comet be more useful to you? Which of these two heavenly phenomena would be more useful from a navigation point of view? I'd put it to you that perhaps a comet, because it has a head and a tail. The Chinese astronomers were far more advanced than their Western counterparts. The Chinese astronomers, according to NASA, kept very meticulous records about comets, when they appeared, when they disappeared, and these records were called comet atlases. And a typical comet atlas looks something like this. Doesn't mean much to an American or an Australian or an Englishman, but to the Chinese people, this is a detailed record of when a comet appeared in the sky and how long it lasted and when it appeared. On the 9th of March, 5 BC, this record appeared in the astronomy records of the Book of the Han Dynasty. And translated into English, it reads, in the 2nd month of the 2nd year of Yanping, the comet was out of Altair. Altair is a star. This comet came out of a star, and it lasted for more than 70 days. And it is said comets appear to signify the old being replaced by the new. Altair, the sun, the moon, and the 5 stars are in movement to signify the beginning of a new epoch, the beginning of a new year, a new month and a new day. This is dated 9th of March, 5 BC. That's Altair. It's in the constellation of Aquila. It's the brightest star in the constellation of Aquila. And the Chinese astronomers are saying, on the 9th of March, 5 BC, this comet seemingly appeared out of this star, and it lasted for more than 70 days. The appearance of this comet undoubtedly symbolizes change, they said. The extended appearance of the comet for more than 70 days indicates that this is of great importance, and there's the reference on the screen. The Bible says the wise men who came to visit Jesus Christ, who was to be born in Bethlehem, they said, we've seen his star in the east and we've come to worship him. The wise men thought it was a star. The Chinese astronomers, who knew nothing about this, thought it was a comet. To them it looked like a comet. To the wise men it looked like a star. This record is dated 31 AD, and it's in the history of the latter Han Dynasty, and there's the reference. And it says, summer, 4th month of the year, on the day of Renwu, the imperial edict reads, yin and yang have mistakenly switched, and the sun and the moon were eclipsed. The sins of all the people are now on one man. Pardon is proclaimed to all under heaven. They knew nothing about Jesus, and this is dated 31 AD. They knew nothing about Jesus Christ, but in their soul, in their spirit, they felt that this sudden eclipse of the sun, unexpectedly, meant that the sins of people were pardoned and had been placed on one man. That's amazing, isn't it? And then it goes on to say, the eclipse on the day of Gui Hai, man from heaven died. How did the Chinese people know this? There in China, Jesus Christ was being crucified in Jerusalem. They knew nothing about it. But in their records, when they saw this eclipse, these imperial astronomers wrote, man from heaven has died. Then 3 days later, there was a halo around the sun, 360-degree rainbow halo. 3 days later, during the reign of Emperor Guangwu on the day of Bin Ying of the 4th month of Yanwu, a halo, a rainbow, encircled the sun. 3 days later. So, folks, here is the resurrection of Jesus Christ. They didn't know what they were writing. They were simply recording what they saw, not knowing what it meant. And so here, folks, to start off this amazing message tonight, we have 3 evidences where the Chinese astronomers, unknowing to them, pinpointed the year of Christ's birth, the year of his death, and 3 days later his resurrection. And I hope if you